The pop-ups that we were able to sponsor and put on were awesome. When people encountered a pop-up, they almost always were interactively participating in it. Either they were taking photos of one another, or they were invited to participate in an improv. Every time you went past a pop-up, with very rare exceptions, you became part of the collaborative effort that made that pop-up spring to life.
Really out-of-the-box ideas too, like the mannequin, right? That that showed up, right? Or a denim jacket, and just really out-of-the-box ideas. The one that really was just magical for me, because it was one of the first that I saw in person, was Mark Lerman had his puppetry class make these gigantic paper puppets. It was just great to see. They timed it so that they would be out right when classes were switching over, so in the 10-minute break between classes. And it was just great to see these puppets appear, and students and passersby just kind of like looking and wondering and asking questions. Really cool. Art is absolutely a vital part of the human experience. And we wanted to have the opportunity for students, for our community, to engage with the arts through serendipity, in unexpected ways and in unexpected places.
So we were extremely fortunate when we decided we wanted to create pop-ups to have funding from the Sumner Rand Jr. Foundation. The Sumner Rand Jr. Foundation earmarked some of the money that it gave us for academic year 2021 to 22 for pop-ups. And that meant that we could buy supplies, we could buy materials, we could record. We just had so much more opportunities that were opened up to us by that money. So we were extremely grateful for that support. It meant the world to us, and it meant that we could do far more than we would have been able to do without it. So part of the impetus behind this was the fact that we're opening this beautiful new arts quarter in the fall of 2023. So the pop-ups were part of a kind of teaser and taster for the opening of that building and for the events that will launch the opening, and establishing William and Mary as a regional or even a national centre for arts performance.
We tend in our lives generally to compartmentalize a great deal. So we will, we are English majors, maybe, we love our Shakespeare class and we might dabble in creative writing, but we don't necessarily think, oh, I'm gonna go check out the pottery studio. Or join an a cappella group. But our students do. Our students tend to cross those boundaries in really fluid and enriching ways. And that the kind of learning that happens while making, while collaborating, while taking risks, failing, all of those practices translate into skills that are absolutely essential to, I think, lives of success and creativity and leadership.
What I envision is that having pop-ups here will encourage people to feel art is for me. I make art, I experience art. Yes, there are some people who have embraced an identity as an artist, but art is meaningful for all of us. It can, and I would say should be, part of all of our lives, of all of our experiences. And I think that the pop-ups at their best, and perhaps on an unconscious level for a lot of the people who experience them, bring art into people's lives in a way that feels immediately accessible and approachable and immediate.